the time about 7 weeks since, when he came home from the pub with a duck underneath his arm. And his wife Sheila said, "Oh Nigel, did you win that in a raffle at the pub?" And he said, "No love, the landlord decided to have a competition to find the man with the biggest nudger." She said, "Nigel, you haven't shown everybody in the pub all that's sacred between us, have you?" And Nigel said, "No, well, just enough to win the duck." That don't ring true, does it? What about when his lovely wife Sheila was just first courting with him, and she was knelt down in front of him, undressing him for the first time. And she looked at his toes and she said, "Whoa, what's all this about, Nigel?" She saw that his toes were all bent and horrible and crinkly. And he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Sheila, I forgot to tell you. When I was a kid, I had polio." She said, "Don't you mean polio?" He said, "No, it just affected my toes." She couldn't help herself. She glanced a little bit higher, and she saw that his knees were all black and blue and knobbly. She said, "What's up with these?" And he said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, look, when I was a kid, I had measles." She said, "Don't you mean measles?" He said, "No, it just affected my knees." She couldn't help herself. She glanced a little bit higher. She said, "I suppose you're going to tell me about fucking smallpox."
Oh dear.
Then we've got, thank you.
Go sit down.
Then we've got